Hi everyone, and welcome to the new moon vibe for October. And gosh, I have so many mixed emotions about this new moon that I'm not quite sure that you might have felt this one. It starts to hit you a little bit in terms of your confidence, your security, your balance, your emotional stability in your life. And the reason? This new moon has a theme, and that is reestablishing balance in your life. Now, what I'm referring to here is finding balance within yourself emotionally and financially. Now, we all have needs, and especially these emotional and financial needs. And these specific needs will be very challenged under this new moon. I don't like saying that, and normally new moons are my favorite and full moons are my least favorite, but this one I'm not too keen on just because of the stuff that it's bringing up, because especially of our own environmental influences. We can't control it, we can't always change it, so we have to learn how to adapt to it. Because your outer world might feel very unstable right now, but we can always control our inner work and inner world, because that part of the emotional balance that we want, we have to create that. But we can also create that through the control that we do have in our life. So also here, be mindful that whatever you get involved with financially is done correctly and also with the right intention. So be mindful of people's motivation behind financial movements that require your input in one way or another, because things can now be done and also set up from a place of desperation. So, and now in this case also, when you try to really build that foundation that's now based on scarcity and fear and lack, then you are bound to make the wrong decisions, as these decisions are driven by fear, and fear has never been really connected to healthy discernment and judgment. So when you are in a place of fear, your RAS, your reticular activating system, now only filters in circumstances and also dynamics that will resonate with your state of mind, which now is fear-based. Now, this only reinforces feelings of instability, vulnerability, and fear. Now, if you're struggling with fear, then also please go through my free online healing course, Healing Your Fears, in our free matmembers.com site. You can register absolutely for free and go to courses, and there's an abundance of courses, and you'll definitely find how to heal your fears. So apart from that, let's come back to the new moon, because here you will also have a strong attraction to fairness, because deep down you will sense the imbalances within certain interactions with people and even relationships. So you might feel that this is like it's out of alignment with your true values. And if this is the case, then listen to yourself. Stay true to what you know and what you feel is right for you. Because if you are going to follow someone else's values, which might not always be based on the best ethical approaches and mindset, then it's almost like betraying yourself. And most importantly of all, it also begs the question, what part of you feels so unfulfilled that an aspect of you almost could have entertained this in one way or another? And the reason why I'm phrasing it in this way is for you to really make sure that you don't sacrifice your values of who you are, what you stand for, and then also by giving your power away for a perceived or missing, absent emotional need. Because there are many different alternative healthy ways that you can have your emotional needs met. Let's be honest about it. And this happens, right? Your unmet financial needs will start to feel less and less intense on this new moon. because collectively we are also all going to feel an aspect of this in one way or another, because it's not just emotional, it's also financial and vice versa. Or you could be feeling both of these aspects equally as hard. Now, what you will also see through this new moon, especially now today, is that how do you call it? It's almost like under the table dealings and agreements that were made coming to the surface. Now, what was kept a secret will now be in public eye. So you might feel the collective stress of exposure, feeling vulnerable, feeling caught out. And if you didn't do anything wrong, then this vibe can trigger times in your past when maybe you felt blamed for something that maybe you didn't even do. Or maybe you did do something wrong, and this punishment that you felt has now been relentlessly been bothering you. You feel very unresolved in that. Maybe there's unresolved shame or guilt from the past relating to these old situations that can now be triggered during this volatile phase, because of the strong collective reaction that we're going to have, that the collective triggeredness is going to be felt. Especially it's going to be waving through this vibe, and this vibe is going to expose that. It's going to put the spotlight on the deer, and a lot of people are going to be frozen in their shoes. They're just going to be like, what just happened? So I actually kind of in a way look forward to this, because it is going to be a little bit entertaining, and let's just sit back and watch, have the popcorn, watch the movie, because that's pretty much what it's going to be feeling like. Now, another aspect to this vibe is that, yes, it can feel a little bit disruptive in the sense that it might trigger general confidence challenges in you as well, causing you to maybe question or doubt yourself. So don't be sidetracked by this, keep it level-headed. Stay balanced within your goals, stay focused, because with all our moons, by now that as well that they influence our emotional states as well, and they can trigger very deep suppressed emotions that have been held and also stored in your physical body. And for this new moon, you might have noticed issues around your kidney, your bladder, veins, maybe your skin has been flaring up a little bit. So let's briefly just dive into what each of these areas in the body is emotionally trying to tell you, because they are messages. Now, during this full moon, your kidneys, for example, can have an association with old resentment that you might be holding on to, especially now relating to circumstances where you maybe felt very unfairly treated by people who had an emotional influence over you at the time. And then the bladder. This also relates to suppressed anger that you're feeling towards maybe people and circumstances it's almost like these people are now greatly influencing your ability to build a safe and secure future for yourself. And this now in turn is also triggering old unresolved emotions that relate to feeling suppressed in your childhood by maybe a domineering, influential figure. This could be mom, dad, a teacher, a mentor, anyone that you perceived as having an influence on your life. And then last but not least, we also have the skin. Now, issues relating to the skin during this full moon begs the question, who or what is irritating you? And in which aspect of your life is something or someone now overstepping your boundaries and you feel powerless to change it? So look at these areas of your body where your skin is now flaring up as well, and this will tell you with laser accuracy what you feel irritated by. And to find out more of this in detail, you can grab your free body messages guide and manual completely free at matmembers.com. Just register and go under entry level, and you'll find in the resources section, there you will find your free quick reference emotional body guide manual. So apart from all these, there's no strings attached, just absolute free giveaways because I love to be in service and to support. And now, let's start our healing meditation. And this meditation will be based on staying focused and balanced within your life, despite any challenges and stress around you. Now, when you are ready, I invite you to sit down comfortably or even lie down, whatever is most comfortable for you. And let's just start off with focusing on our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Becoming aware of every single molecule that you are breathing in and the value and the importance of that molecules, bringing life to your body, bringing life to your dreams and your goals. It's more than just air. Shifting your focus to things that are so simple, yet so important. And when you are ready, I invite you now to hear, feel, see, or sense a beautiful waterfall. And I invite you to step underneath that waterfall. Sensing this waterfall as being like a higher source of power that brings healing and cleansing. Feeling that waterfall just rushing from your head, down your spine, the front of your chest, your arms, your legs. Just flushing out old stress. Releasing exhaustion, tiredness from every single cell in your body. Feeling this beautiful waterfall also just flowing through your lungs, bringing life and joy back into that. Flowing also through your adrenals, re-energizing them, releasing old fatigue. Also soothing and healing your nervous system throughout your whole body. Resetting it, rebalancing it. And when you are ready, I would like you to just slowly open your eyes, still staying in this beautiful, relaxing, meditative state. And I would like you to look at a specific point or a dot or an object. Just something that you can stare at for a few minutes. And I invite you now to stare at this point. And I'm going to time us. And let's do it for 2 minutes. Starting now. And let's see if you can focus on that spot. And how long you can just be in that place of stillness without a thought coming into your mind. And let's start now. Don't think about a blue tree. Ignore your thoughts, push it aside. Even ignore my voice. Don't think about a pink elephant. We've hit the 2-minute mark. Very good. I would like you just to think back to where your thoughts went to. Even if it was just, let's say, random thoughts, that's okay. But what's important to look at here, what did all these thoughts have in common? Is it a certain type of stress? A certain type of fear? A certain type of anticipation that they all shared? I'm going to give you a few seconds to feel into that. When you start to have a clear awareness of that, where in your body do you feel this stress or the theme of the stress? You might even have found yourself feeling stressed because you couldn't quiet your mind. You can tap into that stress as well, that feeling of, I'm not getting this right. When you feel that, feeling that discomfort in the emotional body, would like you to hear, feel, see, or sense a beautiful white light coming from your head, down your whole body, into that area where you feel the discomfort in your body. And allowing that beautiful light, it can be a white light or any color of your choice. And that light represents your fullest level of consciousness and awareness. Allowing that to resolve and dissolve the stress that you're feeling inside of the body. And be playful here with your imagination. I love to imagine like an aspirin tablet in water that's just dissolving and dissolving, becoming weaker and weaker, lighter and lighter, going, going, gone. Also, while this is taking place, I would like us all now to go into a delta brainwave state. This brainwave state is wonderful to help you to release very gently old unresolved feelings of distress, old feelings of shock, anxiety and panic. And we'll be breathing in the nose, out the mouth 10 times. And I will gently guide you through this step by step. I would like you to focus on the area where you felt that old sensation in the body. And breathe into it through your nose. And then breathe it out the mouth from the part where you feel it in your body, out. So now I'm going to start to count with you. Breathe in the nose. Nice deep breaths, and out the mouth. In the nose. Out the mouth. Deep breaths in the nose. Out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. Picking up the pace, in the nose, out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. In the nose, out the mouth. Again, in the nose, out the mouth. Last deep breath in the nose and hold. And hold. Hold as long as you can. And if you feel dizzy, perfect. Drop into that dizziness as the brain wave is now resetting itself. releasing all the old stress. And remember, if you can't hold anymore, only exhale out the mouth. And while you are in that place and state, all that you have to do now is listen to my voice. I call my power back from people who challenged my ability to stay focused. I reclaim my birthright to be focused and feel safe at the same time. I call my power back from circumstances that emotionally disrupted my focused state of mind. Being focused comes naturally to me. I call my power back from times when it felt challenging to stay focused on my goals. I reclaim my birthright to stay focused and to create a future that is in alignment with me. And now, we're going to take 2 minutes again. And so now, I invite you just to slowly open your eyes and focus on a point in the room again. And I'm going to time us for 2 minutes again. Now I invite you just to stare into that object or dot, allowing your mind to be empty, starting now. And the 2 minutes is up. Did you perhaps feel a difference this time? I invite you to practice this simple technique to help you to clear your mind and also to stay more focused longer with anything that you would like to do in your life. And you can also go to evettevideos.com and go through how to heal a negative thought and also the video how to clear your monkey mind. So guys, when you're ready, I invite you now to feel that beautiful light flowing from your head, down your head, your spine, your arms, your legs, out your feet, grounding you, bringing you back, feeling balanced and calm. Allowing yourself to listen to my voice, following my voice back into the room. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes and gently come back. And until next time, be the light that you are.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling you because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose, 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys!